I liked a girl and got her number, and I started to talk, figured out she liked me. I thought this was awesome until my friend figured out she f***ed her brother.
Oh no.
And apparently she has it on the internet.
Wait,
Blocked
what?
her and pretended like I didn't know her when if I was her.
I can report her to the authorities. First up, let's go ahead and get to it. I'm a I'm not reading these.
I'm a 6th grader and some of my stupid friends decided to do organized fights in the bathroom. They were so stupid they did these during dismissal in the boys' bathroom that is in the middle of the hallway. And what's crazy is I live in Connecticut.
I'm not gonna lie, I for sure been through an experience like that. I for sure did something like that. No, in my neighborhood, we did like organized fights. Same way. I'm not gonna lie, but it was like a spot in our neighborhood.
A bunch of kids pretending to be another kid that had a crush on me said they had a crush on me and I said yes to not hurt their feelings and they forced me to hug her and got beat up. I cried cause I was pushed onto the basement.
Yeah, that's weird. Never like, if a nigga's trying to talk to you and you don't want to talk to them, never talk to them. That's weird.
A group of students broke into our school and stole thousands of dollars of those expensive ass graphing calculators.
What the hell?
There was broken glass all over the floor and police tape all over the doors. It happened twice within the same week.
I'm not gonna lie, yo, them calculators, bro, they're like worth like 200. That's crazy. Those calculators are worth like 200. That's a crazy lick.
A story about a girl getting touched and harassed by a boy on the bus ended up getting out. Apparently the girl ended up getting ISS, in-school suspension, and the guy had no punishment. So a couple of students decided to organize a protest. It was meant to be a walkout, but everyone decided to meet up at the counselor who gave the girl ISS's office.
What?
They were throwing chairs and banging on the glass trying to break it. The cops ended up coming and pepper sprayed, tased, and used rubber bullets on some students.
Rubber bullets on students?
After all this, we ended up finding out the story was made up.
Yo, no, what? Is that even legal? Is that legal? I'm not gonna lie, yo, they're treating schools like they're prisons, bro.
Basically, last week of school this year, I was the office assistant and got some passes to get guys out of class.
Okay.
The last day of school they caught me. Went through my phone, GC got leaked bruh. Saw the 1020 involved. Many seniors, including me, couldn't walk at graduation. Also my grandma took my phone and saw I had tabs open and I was talking to this one girl saying I would eat her out and she got pissed and took my phone so ye.
Okay, first off, the group chat got leaked. Yeah, that's automatic 5-year sentence. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. Second, yo, grandma went through your phone and seen tabs open. Yeah, that nigga, yo, I know that nigga was cooked. Okay, yo, Maz, also just delete these short ones that are bullshit. Delete these, bro. I don't want to have to skip through these. Only good stories or just good posts. Like, just shit like this, go ahead and delete it, bro. One of the guys assaults a girl in the church bathroom. His mom saw him leave the girl. Bro, I'm talking about schools. Story happened when I wasn't at the school yet, but they told me there was a kid and some girl that were having sex in a foam pit. A foam pit is crazy. What? Why y'all niggas so horny? What? Niggas couldn't go to the bathroom at least?
I was in grade 8, middle school, and we were watching a movie for school. It was like the end of the year, so everyone was exited. Halfway through the movie.
Oh, is it gonna continue?
I was in grade 8.
Okay, what is wrong with Google Translate? What is wrong with Google Translate, man? Nigga, it sounds like it's tired, bro. It just sounds like it's tired, man. What the hell? Lock in.
I was in grade 8, middle school, and we were watching a movie for school.
Slow?
It was like the end of the year.
Oh, can I just go with here and it, like, you feel me, speeds up?
I was in grade 8, middle school, and we were watching a movie for school. It was like the end of the year, so everyone was exited. Halfway through the movie, bunch of the class starts to smell something. It was very strong. Matter of fact, everyone in the entire floor could smell it. Turns out people were smoking weed, and those same people were caught doing blowjobs. And more, our gym teacher was taking weird photos of the girls in yoga positions. This is Canada. Skull, skull, skull.
What? Nigga, what? No. Oh, okay. I couldn't even. Yo, my brain can't process what I just heard. So, nigga, why did you just throw in that gym teacher was taking pictures of girls doing yoga pictures, bro? What the fuck? That nigga, huh? Yo, chat. Please, yo, mods, please delete shit that isn't really necessary. At my old school, this is good. At my old school, people drew and wrote things about hit and knots in the bathroom. There was a whole article on it, and cops got involved. Damn. My principal got caught fucking a teacher in the girls' dance room. There's a video on IG. Yo, okay, I think it's a good time to tell my school scandal real quick. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Look, it actually is very similar to this shit. Bro, back when I was in kindergarten, I had a teacher. No, back when I was in kindergarten, right? Went to the school. And we had a principal. She was like a blonde, white woman. I'm not gonna lie, she was fine. Even back then, I knew she looked good. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody thought she looked good. We had a rich ass, like, oil money president at the time, bro. A lot of bread, a lot of money, a lot of, like, he had, like, yo, then that nigga was set for life. But look, Pete, here's the play. This nigga had a wife and a kid that went to the school. But he was also the blonde teacher's boss or whatever, right? That nigga was known to be a freak ball. I'm not gonna lie. He was a freaky Mickey. I ain't gonna lie. He was freaky deaky and shit. Turns out, them niggas got caught having, I think they got caught having sex in the school. Like, they was cracking in the school, like, everywhere. Like, after hours. On some crazy shit. Like, crazy shit. Nigga. Whole scandal. I think one day the janitor caught them, made them report, filed like a complaint or whatever, and then old girl or old guy had to tell his wife, and then it was a whole big scandal, and then he had to step down. Half of my school, I went to a private school, right? Half of the school left after that shit. Crazy. I'm not gonna lie. School had a mass exodus shit. It was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Shit like that actually happens. I remember she was fine, though. She was fine. Game is game. Shit. All right.
We had a kid in middle school that had mild autism. When we went to Washington, D.C. for a field trip, he got caught Joe in the hotel. Nothing happened to him because of his autism. He also would try to take pictures and videos of girls in the back class. It was very obvious, but since he had autism, he only got warnings.
Bruh, I don't care if you have autism or you have AIDS, my nigga. Like, yo, you cannot be taking picture of girls, bro. That's crazy. There's two sped kids in the middle school, so instead of helping them, we decide to bully them until they cry? What? Why? This one weird kid was airdropping a video of him fingering his dog. Shit was, yo, what the fuck? At my middle school, we had this band teacher. He was there since 2001, and at the beginning of last year, October 2022, he left the school on a medical leave. Word broke out that he was a pedo. Teachers tried to shush it until this year. He was on the news and is in court and since for like 40 years and like 100K out around it. Damn, bro. He's like 45. How did they find him? How did he find out? There was this girl who was fucking every popular guy in the school and sending pictures of his dick in her left tit. What? I used to go to a boys' boarding school in Kenya. Two niggas in the same grade as me got caught fucking in the bathroom. They got jumped by other student right there. You know something crazy? Bro, before I went to a different school, I transferred from my regular school to like a different school, sophomore year. Nigga, before I got there, there was a scandal. Mind you, this is like a school, that's like a Christian school, right? Nigga, two niggas was slopping each other up in the bathroom, bro. They got caught by like the principal and shit. Nigga, got packed up bad. Shit gets crazy. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So in PE, the locker in the locker rooms, there was this girl who would sit. Let me actually put this in Google Translate. I feel like this is gonna be good.
ALR. So in PE in the locker rooms, there was this girl who would bring this big ass bag of snacks and other stuff too, if you know what I mean. She would sell and would leave it in there. So I waited until she left and I took everything in the bag. She never knew, but I sold that shit for 2x the price.
That stories that never happened, nigga. You did not do that shit. Let's keep it a beam. Last year, there was a long-term sub who lost his family in a fire, and everyone in my grade was clowning him because they didn't like how he was teaching. I don't know what happened, but he got fired, and a whole year later, we found out he apparently jumped off a bridge and is still missing. Oh, shit. What? See, that's why y'all got, like, bro, never... Nigga, teachers be having some tough lives, bro. Never make fun of your teacher, man. Like, you don't know what they're going through. They're people, too. Damn, RIP to bro. During math class, I went to the bathroom to jerk off, and I stayed in there for 10 minutes before I realized I spent so much time. Why would you tell me this, nigga? I'm deleting that shit. Saw some dudes kissing. I was in 7th grade. Okay. At my old middle school, a second grader was tackled by the 8 police officers for smuggling a bullet to school. How did they know he smuggled a bullet to school? They knelt on his back for a long while. Then when I first got to school in the morning, I felt so bad because I couldn't do anything, and it was so early in the morning. None of the officers were charged to my knowledge. Nigga, what? A second grader? Over a bullet? Guaranteed that nigga was black, bro. I'm already knowing. Apparently, during the cheerleading event, one of the girls flashed the whole audience on accident. I wasn't there, so I'm not saying it's true, but it was a rumor. Multiple people backed the story up, so take it as you wish. I mean, multiple people. But what most likely happened is that, like, she did a little kick, and, like, her like, crop top was, like, loose or maybe too short, and it showed a little bit of, like, a nip or whatever. I don't know. That's nasty, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's weird, but hey. Not reading all of that. I ain't gonna lie.
So this happened last semester on November 8th at 11:30. So 2 freshmen were fighting because one of them got pregnant from the other chick's man.
What?
So they fought in the student parking lot. And the chick, we gonna call Becca, got in her car and hit the pregnant girl, we gonna call Peggy.
Nigga,
so they
what?
called the cops, and Peggy's mom came with a gun and started to shut up the school.
What? No, bro.
We were in lockdown for 2 hours and I still DoorDashed my food and watched it all go down.
Okay, W, nigga, I'm not gonna lie. DoorDashing the food. Yo, DoorDashing the food during all the chaos is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But, nigga, what? Hitting over, like, this is why you gotta be careful who you sleep with, nigga. Yo, what? 2 baby mamas over here fighting over a baby daddy that don't give a shit about either of them. What the fuck?
So in 6th grade in 5th period, my friends were sharing a vape during class. I didn't participate in the beginning, but right before we got caught I got some and the teacher saw while I was doing it. The teacher caught us while I was doing it and got in the most trouble for it. I got suspended for 3 weeks in detention for the rest of the year.
For a vape?
My friends didn't get in trouble for doing it too lol.
Okay, so lock me in. Why were y'all in 6th grade vaping? That's the conversation we need to have. 6th grade vaping? Nigga, what? See, that's y'all issue in the first thing, bro. Why? Nigga, do something different. I fucked my teacher in freshman year. Alright, nigga, and I'm Diddy. What are we talking about, man? Okay. Is this worth reading? Yeah, it actually kind of looks crazy. Okay.
Last month at my high school, a boy who is 6 feet tall broke my AirPods, and I'm only 5 feet 8. I got pissed, but I didn't know who his was, and when I did, I called him out at lunch, so we went behind the building. I won because I do Muay Thai and BJJ for 6 years now. He then wanted to fight again, so we did in the bathroom and I kicked his face with sidekick.
Nigga, this is not Cobra Kai. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, nigga, that's a fake ass story. This is not Cobra Kai. I don't believe that shit. A teacher slammed a kid into the lockers and made his nose bleed. She kept her job and is still there to this day. She was previously a teacher on a military base in Japan. Nigga, she learned that Naruto fight. I ain't gonna lie. What the hell? What the hell? Crazy. During some Zoom meeting, uncensored Dream Bull videos would go up on class. Reached the point where people couldn't go one day without some avocado. All right. Back in elementary school, most of the kids in my school were used to corn dog each other, ramming knees in each other behinds. Why would y'all do that? Tired of getting rammed all the time. Tired of getting rammed all the time is crazy. That's a crazy sentence. I may have purposely corn dog and sped kids since the school always told us they were just like us. Nah, you're wrong. When I was in 7th grade, I liked a girl and got her number, and I started to talk, figured out she liked me. I thought this was awesome until my friend figured out she fucked her bro. No, I ain't hear that. I ain't hear that right, nigga. I ain't hear that right. I'm gonna have Google Translate tell this shit to me. I ain't hear that right. Nah, I must have misread some shit.
When I was in 7th grade, I liked a girl and got her number, and I started to talk, figured out she liked me. I thought this was awesome until my friend figured out she fucked her brother.
Oh no.
And apparently she has it on the internet.
What?
I
nigga,
blocked
what?
her and pretended like I didn't know her when if I was her.
Nigga, report her to the authorities. That's incest, my nigga. What the heck? I hope this shit ain't real. What the hell? I don't think we can even play that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I seen some no words. Nah, this shit seems interesting. I ain't gonna lie.
My friend group created a fight club in the locker room during lacrosse and football seasons, and before sports every day 2 kids would put on their helmets and gloves and start locker boxing each other for like 5 minutes until a coach came in to tell everyone to get to their sport.
The nigga
We
didn't
also
even care.
made
He
it
told
a
y'all to get y'all
tournament
sport.
that anyone could enter to figure out who the best boxer was. And if any fat kids ever wanted to fight, we would just make them sumo wrestle instead. We had to end it though after a kid got a concussion and cracked his skull when we started doing Oklahoma drills in the locker room, and a kid got his shit rocked and fell starlight into a metal bench.
Damn!
And had to stay in the hospital for like 3 days.
Yeah, y'all lucky y'all ain't catch a charge, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. Niggas didn't end it after a nigga got a concussion. They waited until a nigga hit a metal thing and got hospitalized. What the hell? I know them coaches got fired. Allowing that shit is funny as shit though, but that's some football coach shit.
When I was in 10th grade, I went to a really shit school. So like every week, at least one kid would be busted for drugs or alcohol or having sex in the bathroom or SM shit.
Yeah.
So this one dude who sat next to me decided to pull out a vape when the teacher stepped out to use the bathroom and started taking puffs under his jacket. He ended up getting caught and the whole class had to run 10 laps. BC, the teacher was a jerk.
Nah, man. L Kid, man. I ain't gonna lie, L Kid. Why y'all vaping in school? Y'all's that much of fiends, my nigga? Some nigga sprayed pepper spray in one of our halls. 8 students went to the emergency room. One teacher with breathing problems died. I ain't making that shit up. What the hell? Is pepper spray that toxic? Recently, a kid got his picture taken jerking off in the bathroom. The picture got shared around the whole school, and the kid had a small dick. Oh, he had a small dick. Damn. There was then a whole investigation of who took the picture of the kid. They later found the kid that took the picture, and the kid who got his picture taken's parents took the other family to court and sued them. That is CP. I'm not gonna lie. He can't do that. The bio teacher was being creepy as hell, and a student filmed him drop a pencil on purpose, then ask a girl to pick it up. Ew! She posted a video on TikTok where his eyes down her ass, which got him fired. Like 20 students reported him to the school for harassment before that. That's weird. That is weird. This year, and I'm like in 8th grade, I beat the shit out of this annoying sped kid that kept feeling on my crush. Why are y'all? Let the sped kids be, nigga. Jeez. Twitch, we support speds. So I beat the fuck out of him behind the school, and he ain't know I beat him up because I had a ski mask on him. Okay, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. That's a little bit too crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Next one.
My teacher used to have private meeting with people that are having a hard time with their work. He would invite me and other PPL to this other, but something happened that was very weird. He told me and my friends to get some papers from him, leaving him and this girl all alone.
Okay.
It took us a long time to get the papers because the school is hella big. But when we came back, he was having saw with the girl, and we found out later that she was preggo.
Nigga, what?
We live in Texas, so no babies can be aborted. He soon got kicked out of the school. He also got set up by some YT with 1 million subs in a sting operation. It should be up on YT. Also, my bad that I put it on the confessions.
Nigga, what? That nigga said this shit was on YouTube. He has proof. Bro, I wish we did these like recently. Nigga, he submitted this back in 2023. He might not even be alive. Damn, I want to know. I want to know shit. One science teacher last year was fired for being a pedo to girls in our class. He even said yacht under his breath when a girl bent over to grab his pencil. Also this year, as a teacher called a student a nick. Oh, damn. All right. So this isn't my school, but a school near me, and there was a kid who brought a handgun to school, took it out during school lunch and pointed it at someone. He didn't know it was real, and it was his parents' gun. And it was likely unloaded. And a friend of mine goes to that school, and he said that his friend was the person whose gun was pointed at. See, why are you even bringing a fake gun to school, though? That's my question. Like, that's weird shit. Nigga, that's not even funny as a joke. I'm not gonna lie. Now, that reminded me of another school scandal. One more story time for y'all niggas, all right? Bro, I remember my junior year. I was at my school, right? Nigga, all of a sudden, cold black school lockdown. Niggas went to hiding, bro. Mind you, this is not a drill. Teachers didn't know what was going on. Students didn't know what was going on. Niggas was scared. Restless, bro. Restless. Nigga, I promise you. Nigga, like, there was news helicopters circling around. Police officers outside. Nigga, this shit was on the news, bro. Our parents were texting us like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Real deal lockdown. Nigga, I had a homie around that time, right? He was from the streets, I'm not gonna lie. He used to bring his blick on him wherever he went. I don't know now. I don't know why this nigga brought his blick into the school, but he would always bring it into the school. He would always be showing niggas this shit. Weird behavior, but this nigga's a young nigga. It's corny behavior, but this nigga's a young nigga. Alright? So peep, during this whole shit, I started remembering, yo, that nigga got a gun on him. Could it be? Could it not be? Who knows? But peep, whatever. Alright? So, this is what happens. LS, nigga, get some subs. I'm not gonna lie. Sub up, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, this is the play that happened. Alright? Peep. Niggas start, the security at the school started checking niggas. Checking niggas' bags, checking niggas' bodies, all of that. This nigga put the strap in his bag, right? I knew that shit. I was low-key scared for my nigga. I got searched. I'm cooling, vibing. We all get sent. Everybody who in the school gets searched, they get sent to a different building in the school. Everybody except my homie who had the gun. Apparently, police searched that nigga. They found a blick, packed him up, got sent straight to jail. Crazy part about this whole story, there wasn't even, the school shooting threat wasn't even real. It was made by a girl who was trying to get attention, and she didn't think it was going to blow up to that point. And all a nigga did was just threaten her and say, yo, I'm gonna whip your ass. Nothing about guns. Nothing about violence. She got arrested too. But my homie got kicked out of school, and I think he got like a month in jail. Crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Game is game. Game is game. All right, let's get to the next one. Okay. What? Now, this one seems crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
One time I was coming back from the doctor office, and the front office lady was in the principal's office, and he was man, and when I rang the bell she came out a minute later and she was fixing her shirt and skirt. He was also fixing her belt. She did have some wet stuff on her shirt, hint hint.
Oh, hell no.
They both got fired at the end of the school year, which was like last year.
Oh, nigga, that shit disgusting, bro. Having sex in an environment where kids are, nigga, that's weird. Hey, it's me, the person with the 5v5 fight. I do not remember this shit. I'm not gonna Last year there was a video going around. Let me go ahead. This is a Google Translate read. I'm not gonna lie.
Last year there was a video going around of some girls sucking her brother's dick and the police got involved and shit, but the parents got arrested instead of the kids.
They should. What?
Some kid also brought a knife to school and he admitted that he planned to stab the vice principal. IDK for sure about this one, but when I was in 5th grade. The vice principal was apparently caught in the bathroom with an 8th grader.
What the hell? Absolutely not, nigga. What is this whole sequence, bro? Nah, bro. What the hell? What is this whole sequence, my nigga? Absolutely not, bro. Niggas, yo, y'all be going, niggas be going to like, bro. What type of schools y'all niggas be going to, bro? I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm finna just read this one. It is not that dark, but one of the kids was going to plant a bomb in one of the teacher's desk and blow it up and kill everybody in the class, but he was searching it up in the school computer and got caught. And the SWAT team came. We had to evacuate the school. Nigga, you just said that shit's not dark. What the hell? That's a bomb threat, bro. What the fuck? When I had a gym class, I really needed to take a piss, and I don't feel like reading that shit. L reader chat.
When I had gym class 1 really needed to take a piss. So I did not want to go to the locker room because there were kids vaping all the time, so I decided to go to the bathroom that no one goes to. When we came into the bathroom, I saw 2 kids from my class fucking each other. They did not know I was there. So I took a 5-second video and told them that I would show it to the whole school if they don't let me join. So they let me. I was really desperate that time. That day I lost my virginity.
L fake story, nigga. L fake story, nigga. L fake story. Absolutely not. What the fuck? L fake story, nigga. L fake story. There's no way you did that shit and they agreed. I ain't gonna lie. In my high school, my principal got caught railing one of the girls in my high school. I think they was in his office, not really sure. He got sent to another school as an assistant principal. There was a rumor that was going around that the gym teacher married one of his students that he was messing around with. Like, I don't believe that shit either. I ain't gonna lie. That's a little bit too deep. Back in elementary school, there was an area away from the main playground that everyone called the dig. The main attraction, you could call it, was this hole a good 3 feet deep, give or take a few inches. Eventually, some kid dug into a pipeline, causing the hole to start flooding. He started screaming and teachers ran over. And as far as I know, he got suspended. What the Yo, why didn't the teachers monitor that, bro? What? Hell, teachers. Multiple times throughout the year. I don't feel like reading all this shit, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I'm lazy. All right, chat. By the way, we're gonna go to 150, and then the new submissions start at. Oh shit, niggas deleting shit. All right.
Multiple times throughout the year we got gun threats anyway now that the appetizer is out of the way. Time for main course.
Oh damn.
Multiple kids in this and I repeat middle school kept doing sexual things with each other. A kid was caught getting a blowjob by 3 girls all older than him anyway now for some stuff from elementary school. They brought in Dan Gutman, the guy who wrote the My Weird School books in Yippee.
Now that's fire. Okay. This is fire. We're not gonna excuse this though, nigga. What? That brings me back to another story I have though, man. I guess this is just school story time, man. I think I've told this shit. That story kind of feels like a lie too. This story I'm finna tell y'all ain't a lie. I remember back in 7th grade, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Me and my classmates, we was on some freaky shit. I was like popular because I was a basketball player and I was pretty good, nigga. We was on a bus going to an away game, basketball team. Boys basketball team and girls basketball team. 3 girls on the girls basketball team liked me, right? So we was doing truth or dare, dirty truth or dare. Nigga, I promise promise you this shit, nigga. Niggas started daring to like kiss my dick and like touch my dick, and I started daring people to like daring to touch the girls like whatever shit. It was weird. It was weird shit, nigga. We was doing some freaky ass shit. I remember a girl even put her dick on my lips. It was weird. I ain't gonna lie. It was weird. Weird ass shit. I ain't gonna lie. We got freaky as hell. Crazy part about it, my basketball coach knew about that shit. He knew about that shit. He ain't cared out. He knew about that shit. He ain't care though. It was weird. I'm not gonna lie. That whole situation was weird, bro. Looking back, we was like 7th graders, bro. That nigga should have pulled me to the side and been like, yo, you gotta lock in. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Cloud, what? I'm so serious. I shouldn't be telling y'all shit like that because we were so young. But at the same time,
a girl in our grade during 7th grade was dating this one guy from another school for a year at this point. He broke up with her during this point because of videos of her slurping up guys in the bathroom.
What the hell?
He broke up with her and sent nudes and videos of her playing with herself she sent to him when they were dating to this one guy. He told him to airdrop them during lunch in the cafeteria and he did. Not only did everyone get it, but so did the staff and teachers. She's moved schools within the week and changed all her socials never to be heard of again.
Bro, what? My nigga, that's weird as shit. I'm not gonna... Why y'all saying I sucked a she-male's dick? Why y'all saying that, bro? Did I say that? Girl put her dick on your lips? Nigga, I did say that. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, y'all know what I meant, bro. Y'all know what I meant. I did not mean that shit. I did not say... Bro, why would I kiss a she-male's dick? Think about that. Think about that. Why? What do I have to gain with that? Twitch. Yay, gay. Yay, gay. Please give me a partner. But why would I have to gain from that, bro? Keep it in the beam. What would I have to gain from that? Now, look. This did remind me of a story, though. All right? Quick, you know my stories aren't long, but I got to say this. Nigga, I remember my partner, Jameson. He was telling me back in middle school. I don't know why all of these stories are in middle school, right? It was a group of high schoolers, right? From the local high school. They were freshmen. No, I ain't gonna lie. They were juniors and seniors, right? And there was this 8th grade girl who was like 13 who was known for like being a bopped out girl, right? Weird that she was 13 and being bopped out, but whatever, right? That's just the area. And all of these football 17, 18, 16-year-olds, these niggas was horny. They just ran a train on her one day, right? Here's where this shit gets wicked. This girl, she you feel me? She had a couple bodies at that point. I think she had like 10, which is insane at 13. But she had a couple bodies at that point, right? But here's the thing. Nigga, these niggas was trying to put this shit in, like, they was trying to crack in multiple holes. It was weird. I'm not trying to describe it too much because it was a little girl, but they was trying to do some freaky shit. And old girl wasn't prepared for that because she's a kid. So she ended up shitting on one of the guys' penises. And like they was recording this shit. Now, in my opinion, completely deserved. These niggas were pieces of shit. This is weirdo behavior. They're probably on the list. But at the same time, keeping it a beam, right? Nigga recorded that shit. From that point on, he was known as Shit Dick in the area. Crazy. Nigga had to move away. I'm not gonna lie. It was a big thing at that school. Marcus, why are you telling us that? I just thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. That was like... That was honestly the clean version of the story. The story is way more vulgar than that, but I'm trying to keep it PG or PG-13 or just rated R. I don't want this to make... Okay. You told us this, Cloud. I probably told y'all the full story back then.
This
I can't tell
girl,
it now.
who I will call Becky, went to a sleepover with another girl I'll call Molly. The day after, Becky told my entire friend group that Molly pressured her into making out, licking her pussy, and smoking. She also showed Becky her parents' sex toys. We were 12.
Oh, fuck no. Why are y'all so freaked out at a young age? Oh, nigga, what? I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not reading. No more sped kid shit, bro. That's weird. I'm getting tired of that. Please, and also, if it's under like 14, bro, and it involves something sexual, please refrain with the words you use. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta chill with that too. There was a teacher at my elementary school who effed a 17-year-old student. Teacher doing school during student teacher during school hours. 17-year-old student teacher. Those are the things. He's in prison now, but his daughter still goes to my school. We all never really forgot about it. It's awkward. 17-year-old student teacher. What? This isn't much, but a freshman put vodka and chocolate milk and gave it to people. That's a nasty combination. Not joking. We have to have a sign in the sheet for the bathrooms. Bad, right? No. Not joking. We have to have a sign in the sheet for the bathrooms. Bad, right? Wrong. We have to do that because someone threatened the school with a bomb threat. Whole school on lockdown. Police everywhere. Happened before I got there, so don't know that much about what happened to the student. But bro, it's school. Calm down. Hey man, they just trying to keep y'all niggas safe. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so he has an article about this shit too. I want to actually let's put this in translate.
In elementary school, I missed my bus after school somehow. The principal was a very nice older man and personally gave me a ride home, and my parents were very thankful and relieved. About a week later, he murdered his wife, then turned the gun on himself because he was discovered embezzling money from the school. There was more to it than money, apparently. He was also very religious and big in the religious community. He was in trouble for harassing a young lady. Here's an article that addresses it indirectly toward the middle news article.
Nigga, what?
http://
Okay, yeah, nigga, you can stop reading. You can stop reading. All right. Nigga, what? Now, should I check this article? Page not found. Oh, this shit was a while ago. Wait, what is it about VNA? Oh, let me go to web address. Okay. Anyways, that's interesting. All right. Recently on the last day of school, a kid set the trash can on fire. Okay, I beat my shit behind. Okay, who cares? There was a message scratched into the boys' bathroom in blood that said the following Monday at 3 p.m. will be the death day. I had to piss at 2:58 on that Monday, and then I realized the closest bathroom was the one that the message has been written in. Made the business decision and told the teacher I could hold it in, and there was a mass shooting in our city the day before. Ew. So 2 weeks before the school ended, my girl cheated on me, so I broke up with her, and I knew where her cousin lived. So yesterday I fucked her cousin, and now she wants to get back with me because I fucked her cousin. Nigga, why y'all doing that shit, man? Our 6th grade teacher was on Dateline to catch a predator. He was fired the day after it aired. Yo, what? PE teacher going to students' parties, hooking up with girls. And yo, what? An English teacher left his wife for a student once we graduated. That's weird. In high school, we had 5 students, all who hung out together, delete themselves in the span of 3 months. It made the national news. Newsweek came and did a story on it. On that note, I think that's the last one we finna do. Geez Louise. All right. Yo, actually, let's get to the new ones too. Let's get to the new ones real quick. Chat, actually, I'm gonna ask y'all. Chat, do y'all want to get to the new ones real quick? Or do you want to get straight to viewer, do you want to get to the reacts? New ones or do you get to the reacts? New ones. Motherfucker, that's only the old ones? Yes. Yes. Okay, Rab, where did the new ones start? Where did the new ones start? Where did the new ones start? Let me actually check myself. I'm assuming 2:30 potentially. Let me check. 2:30. Nope. 2:50. Yeah, all right. Around okay. Okay, 2:47 to 2:68. That's what the vibe is. Go ahead and check the 2:46 from 2:46 down. Go ahead and check. Go ahead and check. These are the last ones we're doing. After this, we got a couple reacts we're finna get to. After that, we're gonna do viewer fits. Let me check how viewer fits is looking right now. I'm telling you right now, submit your best fits. It's a parade. Kenny, 2 months. What you doing, my dog? How you feeling, family? How you doing, my dog? Okay. But yo, yeah, chat. We don't got that many fits in the Discord right now. Yo, join the Discord, my nigga. Join the Discord and submit your viewer fits. All right, let's do that shit. Also, I got a wheel spin real quick. Let me do this real quick. Wheel spin, wheel spin, wheel spin. Chuck Sprite next stream. That's an easy one. Bet that. All right. Remind me. Okay. Make sure viewer fits. Yo, mods, pin the Discord, please. We gotta do viewer fits. Let's get to it though. Okay, last year at my middle school, there was 2 fights. No, there was a fight between 2 kids. This was a very hood school. And during the fight, some kid pulled out a knife and then the deputy tackled him. But the kid started throwing haymakers at the deputy and broke his jaw. 7 cop cars showed up and I think the kid went to juvie. Sounds like some Antioch shit. We got on the news for having over 48 fights, 4 different fires on purpose, by the way. 2 almost school shooters. 1 kid actually got shot leaving school. A bomb threat. A huge train in the bathroom. Like 20 guys on 1 girl. Nigga, what? We had 3 principals in 1 year, and 3 girls got hit by cars in the crosswalks leaving school to skip at the Burger King across the street. My nigga. What school do you go to? Gotham High? What are we talking about, man? What the hell? No, I'm not gonna lie. No, nah, nigga. What? No, I didn't hear this correctly, my nigga. What the shit?
We got on the news for having over 48 fights, 4 different fires, on purpose by the way, 2 almost school shooters, 1 kid actually got shot leaving school, a bomb threat, a huge train in the bathroom, like 20 guys on 1 girl. We had 3 principals in 1 year, and 3 girls got hit by cars in the crosswalk leaving school to skip at the Burger King across the street loudly crying.
Gotham High, Euphoria High, whatever you gotta say. Gotham, Euphoria High, if they had a baby, and it will be, I don't know, nigga. Attack on Titans High, nigga. 20 niggas on 1 girl. 48 fights. That has to be a record, my nigga. What's the article? That has to be, hell ass school, my nigga. A 70-year-old math teacher slept with a 9th grader while his wife was going on vacation. She ended up getting pregnant, and the math teacher is getting sued, divorced, and nigga, she got pregnant? What the hell? Also, I don't believe this shit. A 70-year-old, let's be honest, no 9th grader is sleeping with a 70-year-old man. Absolutely not. I don't believe that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple stories. Okay. Story time chat. Story time chat.
I got a couple stories. My middle school had a female pedo gym teacher who sent nudes to a 14-year-old.
What the hell?
She was sent to jail. We weren't allowed to talk about it or we would get suspended.
What?
There was also a band teacher and he was also a pedo and his chat logs are public. My HS had a kid before I came who was mentally insane. He is one of our teacher's sons. I heard he would grope girls and stalk them among other things.
Nigga, what?
One of my friends told me this kid showed them a drawing of himself as the devil with a cupcake where his penis would be, and one of the girls he was stalking was eating the cupcake.
Bro.
Apparently he is in the ICU now. Also there was this one kid who ran away multiple times. I witnessed it once where he came outside to our class while we were building a house and he just straight up ran into the forest.
What's wrong with y'all niggas' schools, bro? My nigga. What? What? No Diddy and pause? Nigga, it's full Diddy with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, this is a whole paragraph, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is an essay. This is a book. This is a New York Times bestseller.
I came out as gay to the kids at school. Over the next few days I got called slurs by the other people at my high school lunch table.
People.
These aren't my actual friends. They're just the kids I hang out with during lunch.
People,
every time I was confronted about it from then on, I just said I was joking. Obviously they didn't buy it at first, so I got a girlfriend for a while until we eventually broke up after 2 months because things weren't working out. Just like 2 weeks ago I learned there was a rumor going around about me that I'm gay and trans. I am not trans, I am gay. This sucks because my other friend group is at the other high school. So the only people are some TikTok haircut cornballs that stuff pencil lead in their Chromebooks. I don't even act gay. So I don't know why people are trying to get something out of me.
That's just weird.
I guess I can be a little quiet sometimes, but that has nothing to do with it, and it's not anyone's problem and or business. Why is just about every person that I would want to hang out with homophobic and or racist?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I hear shit like this, it really does piss me off, bro. Cause like, let people just be them. Like, what does another man being gay have to do with you? Like, even with the, like, bro, let niggas be, man. Imagine if your son was gay and he come home crying every single day because niggas making fun of him, bro. Imagine how that would make you feel, bro. L kids, bro. Fuck that shit. That's weird, man. In middle school, not reading that. L reader. Brain rot. ADHD cloud. I don't care what y'all say. I'm not reading that shit.
In middle school, there were these kids who were putting hands on my friends, so in the hallways I'd straight up body check or push these kids to the ground but still make it look accidental too. I didn't even go to my locker when I was in middle school unless the teachers deadass forced us to, because number one, to put papers in there, or two,
do niggas even use lockers anymore, though?
And I was that type of kid to wear a hoodie during a blizzard too, but I'd go to my locker just so that I can find these kids and body check them, bro. I was a menace, father FR loudly crying.
Nigga think he's fucking Batman, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This story was a dream. I ain't gonna lie. Teacher got arrested this year after a student was caught discussing about having the devil's tango over the phone with her. She got put on leave with pay, and for whatever reason, she was included in the yearbook. Yo, why is there so many, like, female predator teachers, man? What the hell? Some girl at my school started, wait, what? Some girl at my school started attacking some teacher, and the teacher didn't want to do stuff so he wouldn't get in trouble. And the teacher got a shit ton of scratches on him, and I guess he had to get stitches, and the girl, I guess, went to prison or some shit. Ratchet ass school. This is in the UK. Okay, Janelle, this is you. Not really much, but motherfuckers walking around the school, eyes bloodshot and high as fuck. This one guy took his braids out halfway through the school day because he was tweaking. Nigga, what? My band teacher grabbed some girl's ass during a class, and the teacher told her not to tell other teachers or he will do worse. Shit, but he eventually got caught after the girl told her aunt. W girl, man. What the hell? Weird ass nigga. What? Nah, we're putting this in Google Translate, my nigga. What the hell?
In primary school, there was this one teacher, and he'd be really weird with the students. Like, he'd get real close and make them sit in his lap. Gross. Anyways, this guy was JS freaky AF in general. Staring at the little girls like, freak. Now pause the movie. CUASC. What I am about to say to y'all is so damn twisted. Not only was the teacher hard looking at girls in class, but he got fired because he got caught watching anime corn in class.
Niggas like this exist in real life, though. Niggas who would try to hide their pedophilia with just being friendly or loving or fatherly. Nah, niggas weird, bro. Niggas be weird. Watch who you let your daughters around, man. Some girls got in trouble and some mom got mad and shit and started attacking a police officer because I guess a cop was involved, and the mom tried to use the cop gun and shoot him, but the cop tased. What the hell? Last year, the basketball coach was caught touching. Oh shit! Nah, we're Google Translate, man. This is a TikTok clip right here.
Last year, the basketball coach was caught touching one of my HMG's ass, and soon as that happened, she told the principal, "This nigga let the coach go," and when the cops went to his house, the nigga been left. This MFK used to sub for us, and when he did, he would talk about how he has thoughts of offing people. You could tell he wasn't all there.
Why would they hire him, nigga? What? Why are these schools hiring these weird people? Like, can we not find any better candidates, bro? What are we talking about, nigga? What? That shit is weird.
There was a girl in sophomore year that was dating a junior guy whose dad was a teacher at the school. The girl broke up with bro, and the teacher got really mad. The girl was crying when he started yelling at her and she ran to the girl's bathroom.
What?
The guy ran and started banging on the bathroom door. That teacher is mad scary to this day and literally no one likes him.
Why would he do that?
He fires all the fun teachers and apparently yells at all of the teachers since he is head of curriculum.
Nigga, never get involved into these kids' lives, bro. That's a weird ass adult. At my school, our first principal died in a car crash, and our school built a memorial for him. And they put a dog statue because he had a dog, and it was like his best friend or something. And kids started trashing the place and destroyed his dog statue. Weird ass, bro. Weird ass bitches, man. That's so fucking disrespectful, bro. Trashing a memorial. I don't care what you say. I don't care what happened. I don't care how you felt about, bro. Nah, that's weird. That's weird. That's so weird. L kids, bro. Some guy stuck a... what? Some guy suck another guy's dick and the shit got leaked and it was bad because his brother is a D1 football player and the shit went to court. Damn. 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 At a high school game, we was playing our... Whoa. Yeah, Google Translate. Nah, I seen a little bit of that shit. That shit was crazy.
At a high school game we was playing our football rivalry and our rivals. A few months earlier the school got shot up and like 10 kids died and people at my school were chanting to the other team. Imagine getting your school shot up. It's actually some fucked up shit, bro.
Nah, it's never that serious. That's fucked up. L kids. It's never that serious. That is never that serious. L kids, that's fucked up, man. Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What?
One time I was playing Roblox with this short fat Jamaican lean druggie named Marcus and his hood rat friends, one of them being this loud big four-headed girl named Angel, and she was so annoying that I decided to change my skin to a ghost costume with a pointy hat to scare her and posted it on the Reddit so that when she opens it she will be double scared. But then some furry named Rabbit snitched on me and that blew my cover, so I switched to a Kool-Aid skin because Angel loves Kool-Aid. Anyway, Cloud, I deserve S tier cuz I probably gave you a total of 1k.
Wrong thing. What the fuck? Okay, 2 more and then we out of here. All right, 2 more and then we get into reacts and we out of here. All right. Why am I the fat, chubby Jamaican kid?
Some crazy stories, but a crazy one is, I play football at a 6A high school, which is the highest level, so our coaches are always harsh.
Texas.
Basically, our coach had us running Oklahoma drills every day. First day 3 kids got concussions. He decided to keep going. He's one of those old-time guys that believes injuries don't exist. Next couple days we get more injuries. A few kids were out for the season because of it. In total we lost 6 players in a single week. Another wild one was our defensive end was caught running through his girlfriend in the back of his car at prom. One of our linebackers found him and clipped that. Man didn't live it down. Same kid got community service 2 weeks later for damaging cars in a junkyard. Football is a wild time.
Okay, keeping it a beam though. L mans for like outing your homeboy for doing some the devil's tango in the back of his car. Now that's crazy. L mans, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We all did that shit. What's wrong with that, nigga? What's wrong with that, nigga? We all did that shit. Why you trying to be a op? I ain't gonna lie. That's hands immediately. So the school right next to mine, like a 26-minute walk, had made bomb threats every day for a week, and each day we had to evacuate from the campus so the cops can clear the school of any bomb. Every day for a week at the bomb threat? Nigga, what? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, this has a little bit too many. Who put this shit in here? This looks like it has some no words in here. I'm not gonna lie. Look like it has some no words, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Cloudjack General for the article. Okay, bet that. Looks like it has some no words in here. I'm not gonna lie. I'll play it out.
I got this confession like first off I think in like 6th grade 1 was on the school bus and my stop came and then when I was getting off someone stuck their finger up my ass some.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, we're done. We're done with that. Okay. Okay, that's it. That is it. That is it. Let's go to the Damn, alright. Let's go to the general. Y'all said what's in general? The article in general? Oh shit, this is actually real. This is in gen what? Which confession was, which school scandal was this? 2 separate incidents led to 2 arrests for 1 student seriously injured in Genoa County.
Now, new developments. A Gwinnett County high school student's recovering from a campus stabbing. And just a day later, Channel 2 Action News learned of a gun found at a different school. The incident's raising so many questions. And Channel 2 Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Matt Johnson live at district headquarters. Matt, parents are saying that the 2 incidents are simply unsettling.
Yeah, there were 2 separate incidents this week that led to 2 arrests of 2 students and also 1 student also seriously injured. Now, some parents tell me there is a lot to be concerned about, but they say there are some encouraging signs in the district, too.
We're living in an environment that glorifies violence.
2 Gwinnett County school communities are looking for solutions after 2 separate incidents of weapons in the hands of students.
Damn.
On Tuesday, staff at South Gwinnett High School found a gun that a student brought to a bathroom. On Thursday, school police say a Brookwood High School student stabbed another student in a bathroom with a knife.
It was devastating, and at the same time, it lets us know and let me know how much more work that we have to do.
D.A. Williams is a South Gwinnett High School parent and the school's PTSO president. He says he's alarmed, but he's relieved the gun was found during a bathroom check.
What?
Yeah, what's going on in Atlanta, man? Schools are not safe. Schools are not safe anymore, bro. What is going on in Atlanta, man? Yo, y'all niggas stay safe, bro. What? Nah, in Gwinnett County, man? What is going on, bro?